Hey, it's Dwayne, the old Indiana farm boy. This is where I started working out of high school. This is Fag Oliver sales at one time. Everett and his son Fred sold Oliver tractors here. Now you see that little garage across the street, that's where Everett started out selling Silver Kings back in the early days. My dad and grandpa had bought Silver Kings and they started buying Olivers. And I worked here from 73 to 75, and we worked on mainly Olivers, and then White Motor Company owned them, so we worked on Minneapolis Molines as well, and a lot of other things as well. Yeah, it's now a fab shop, and it's owned by Mark Sutherland. I know him very well. He used to work in Primerica with me, and I'll get with him. I'm going to have some parts made for that ZB so I can put a 3-point hitch on it, and some stands so we can split some tractors in two. Okay, the tire changing tool I bought. I've mounted it on this steel plate. Used Bo Oliver 550. Put it in the garage there. Kind of hard to maneuver around like it is. Got an old 550 out, and this one actually came from over there where I was showing you where Fag Oliver sales was. This is where my little Oliver came from. My dad and grandfather bought that even before I worked over there. Okay, well, we'll see if we can get it in the garage. 550 with this loader is pretty handy. And they're pretty handy without the loader too. That's why I have a couple Super 55s I can utilize to push haul without all this extra weight banging around. That'll be pretty handy for changing tires. We got tires to change. Gear pattern on the Super 55 as the 550 is the same. They're basically the same tractor. 55, 37 horsepower, and this is 43. There's close to 8 to 10 horsepower difference. Very handy. It's a nice size little utility tractor, but they got some power. Dad and grandfather bought a three-bottom plow for this when they got it. My son has it now. This got a category 1 hitch, or 3-point. They bought a 285 Massey, and it had a 2, category 2. So they ended up using that, changing that bar on it, on that plow to make it a category 2. So it doesn't fit this tractor anymore. I can remember going down to one of the fields we farmed. Grandpa was working on fixing a dead prairie down there, so it washed. That field was kind of washing, so he took the plow down there, and I went with him, and we fixed it up, made a wash so the water drained out of the field better. Didn't have that wet spot anymore. Like the birds kind of like it too. They like they've been roosting on it at night. Little forks are pretty handy as well. Got two sets of forks. I got a set of forks hooked in here, and I've got these to clamp on the bucket. Pretty handy. I did go over there. This is why I went over there to where I used to work at Bag Oliver Sales there at Mark Sutherland's fab shop. Bought these 8,000 pound. I got two of these jacks here, and I'm getting a piece of channel. I'm going to try to get the channel off of them so I can make some splitting stands for these tractors when we work on them. This one I've got to take the front end off. The power steering up there front, got to take that off so I can get in there and replace the governor. That's part of the deal we're going to be doing, fix this old baby up. The old Super 55 here is still in its original workload. I have put a new steering wheel on it, lights, two things you have to use. This is a 1964 model. So it's got a little age on it. But it's been a good one. One thing about these tractors, you can just rework them and they just keep on the trucking. Mission accomplished. Hey, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.